Arnie J. Back again. Football for Life show. This is more of level-headed reaction in general. Liverpool just beat our dads. This midweek gone. I should be very happy, right? I am happy, don't get me wrong. But I should be ecstatic, doing all sorts, celebrating whatnot. Amazing record, by the way. Never in the history of this football club have we ever beaten our dads, aka Real Madrid, back-to-back at Anfield. We've beaten them back-to-back. Not Anfield though. Obviously in 09. We beat them twice, 2 legs. I think we kicked them out of the comp as well. Not like group games, innit? We beat them 4-0 at Anfield back in 09, and then we beat them at the Bernabéu as well. So that's the last time, after 16 years, when we actually went and done business on a back-to-back thing. Not at home though. As amazing as it is, it's not like the be-all and end-all of like the records we've put in the book. But I'll take it. I really will. Obviously, I'm still very vexed. Like, I didn't even do a match reaction since that halftime preview or review, or whatever the fuck should I call it. I don't know. Yeah, as much as my head was gone, and it just got me on a next level bounce then, after obviously not only beating our dads, but that win that we had against Villa. That was a very good win, back at home. Both games coming at Anfield, aka I call it the Chinese takeaway joint, but only because of the atmosphere being not so good and quite poor. It used to be a shrine, bro, before. Like you're saying in church service, before COVID, that was back in the day, innit? When things were very good. Only glimpses I've seen of that was maybe a few games last season. Obviously the Tottenham game was phenomenal. Very good atmosphere. Reminded me of back then, the day we won the league last season. And then also the Palace game before we lifted up the trophy. Especially at the end, the scenes were like very, very good actually. I have to give credit where it's due. But other than that, nah, bruv. Like even on even on Tuesday, bruv, it was not all that. Let's be real. You got these fans saying, "Oh, it was great." It was just shut up, bruv. It wasn't. Stop chatting shit. All right. The thing is, for glimpses, you may have had a few chants here and there, and then they want to boo a club legend as well, who is coming on. I don't agree with the move that he made, but that's his prerogative. If he wanted to F off, let him. I mean, he's already served us well, hasn't he? But for you, man, to then actually go on and boo him, look, that's on you. I ain't taking part in none of that. You can't tell me what to do either. So maybe call it a truce on that one, I guess. But it's a shame. It's a very big shame. Absolute ungrateful fan base. All of you, whoever was booing him. I mean, if you just sat there and did nothing, like, okay, I can maybe see that one off. I clapped him, bro. I clapped for the man. Majority of the fans where I watched the game actually were Madrid fans, and they could kind of second that as well. But no, I stuck to my guns and I clapped the man off on the pitch. I'm not supporting him on the opposition side, obviously. Did my thing, whatever. But yeah, quite shocking. But anyway, that's not the sole reason why I'm here for this video. But I thought, you know what, might as well just touch on it, as it just came to my mind. Inevitably, it was going to come up at some point. So I thought, okay, get that one out of the way. But anyways, he's done the rounds. He's come. Like I said, I don't think Xabi should have brought him on. But it is what it is. Came on, got booed at the start from the tunnel on the pitch. So I hope we've kind of done a round on that one. But coming back just generally to the team as a whole, I don't even know what to call this. Like, what am I even titling this? Because I've seen us like throw away the title when we lost to Manio, which I don't even know. I don't think I did a match reaction on that. I was beyond fuming, like so vexed. And then that Brentford game when we actually went and fucking lost at the restaurant. All I could probably bring myself to do with Joshy at the time was that halftime analysis that we fucking touched on. Trust me on that. If you haven't already, go and check it out and you'll see everything is on there. And since then, like, we've had these 2 very good wins. Like I was saying to Man, innit, if we were going to lose a game, then I think it should have been the Villa game that we had last weekend at home. If anything, even though it would have got us on the trend to, you know, that 6 in a fucking row. As long as we didn't lose to Forest, obviously, probably end it. It might have given me a bit of a prolonged, like, oh shit, here we go. Is it going to happen again? But I think, bruv, because you can't go and lose to fucking Brentford, a team that's going down at the restaurant. Are you mad? And as you can see, I'm still extremely angry about that. And I'm also disappointed because not only did we lose to a dead Man United team, or as Hicksa says, Man who are finished, by the way, despite that draw they had earlier against the Spuds. Flipping out, bro. Battle of the bottle. Speak about that. And then they come and not only take a point from the joint, bro, but they actually come and like beat us as well. And walk away with all 3 points. Slabhead, you know, of all people scoring the winner. Oh my God, bro. So that was the title right there gone. And then to go and lose at the restaurant the following week against Brentford, yeah? I mean, what was it? I know Palace we lost to in the Mickey Mouse game. And we beat Frankfurt in between as well in the Euro Cup. Like, the Mickey Mouse game, I can't be bothered with, bro. Because I don't rate that competition one bit. So fuck it, is what it is. I don't really care about that result. We got smashed 3-0 though, but that can go over my head. The Frankfurt game we won very well. Looked quite convincing, and then what do we go and do? Lose at the fucking restaurant. See, if anything, you'd probably flip that around. I don't know, something about this team, bro. It's so confusing, and it's jarring as well. But I definitely did enjoy Tuesday night because, like I said at the beginning of the video, it was something that got us to do see, I'm everywhere. Anyways, that performance helped us prolong ourselves to a record and go somewhere we've never been before. Let's just put it that way. I think that's the best way to describe it. The Villa game, very good win, which I'll obviously take. What's the point though, bruv? Like, I'm not saying, I don't know win games, but you see these league games now. What is it going to be? Just formalities because we're not in a title race no more. We're out, bruv. And my hopes for the FA Cup have gone down significantly as well after losing in a fucking restaurant. So for me, yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. Because we ain't even finishing above Arsenal, by the way. Who I still think will finish on 2nd position. Not as I initially thought that. Yeah, obviously we're going to finish above them. They'll finish above Chelsea as well. And then I'm still saying City. We'll see how the game tomorrow goes. I'll probably call it a draw. But we'll see what happens. Thing is, even if we go there and win at the Etihad, it'll be 9 points. That's if Arsenal do their job today against Sunderland. Don't forget though, Arsenal still have to go to Etihad. And if they lose that game, it's 6 points, which is 2 games. So I'm going to keep the hope a little that City actually still do it. Even though they've lost to bottle jobs in Spudsy. And they bowled it against Brighton. Remember the 24 season? They bowled it to Palace at home. And I think they also lost to Spudsy that same season. Still won the league by a point. Could we see that happen again? I think so. I still think they're the favourites in my opinion. But we're just going to have to see what happens. Like I said, us man, nah. Win in no race, bro. You cannot lose to a dead Man United team who are finished at the crib and expect to be in a race. I ain't having that. And then lose at a restaurant, which that took all my hopes for even a cup away, because I was going to come on here and say, like, you'll find me a way to somehow win that cup, but I can't even say that now, because why? My expectations have dropped. So I think, we could take this as a kind of rehearsal, I guess, for next season. Like a warm-up, see how the players are gelling and stuff. Maybe get all the barriers and obstacles out of the way between now and summer. Or spring, should I say. Season ends in May, which is still a long-ass way, yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of like, I wouldn't use the word reset, but I'd say more of like an adjustment period. No way am I going to say transition either, after all those signings we made. But yeah, give it like an adjustment period, just to tweak a few things, and then we see how we get on next season. That's my thing at the minute. But yeah, do I see us winning anything this season? Like I said, probably not. But 2 great performances. Obviously, tomorrow will be a very big cherry on the top if we can get it done. Just to sign off in style. Boring international break coming up. That's a bummer, but it's fine. And then we come back and just take it game at a time. So I won't be on here as frequently, unless something massive was to occur. Because league, it's like, fine, done. We've played our dads, won that, done a record, which I'm very happy about. Phenomenal stuff. Who have we got? We got Inter at San Siro. Whatever happens, happens, right? We are going to definitely qualify and make the top 8. Check me out with... Actually, I have to share that link as well. I think I might have done. But let me have a look. Because we discussed the format and how the reward system in that tournament should be done at the Euro Cup. So go check it out if you haven't already. If you're very curious to know my thoughts on the comp. But we're definitely going to make the top 8. Not that it matters, even if we don't. All it is that we just play an extra round on top. I mean, with the title gone, nothing too much else to play for. Just see how far we can go in the competition. Probably face our dads again and get knocked out when it actually matters. Like, even more so. We're just going to have to wait and see. Who, by the way, I still think are the favourites to win that competition. I did say before PSG won it last season that Bayern were going to come and do it, because I had our dads, Madrid, as the top favourites to win. Contenders, they obviously didn't win. Lost to Arsenal, of all teams, by the way. Shocking. Can't believe they've never beaten them in a whole game. They only played 5 times? How many times have we played them? 8, 9? I have to backtrack and see. But anyways, that happened. So PSG done a absolute mazzoline. Went on and won it for the first time ever in their history. And that's why I think Madrid will come back and do something, because they're just too good of a team with all those superstars to let it ride again. But had they won it last season, I'd have probably said I'd have stuck with Bayern, who are doing really well actually. But my stance changed a little. Do I see Bayern doing it? Probably not. Maybe it could happen with some sort of miracle if Company continues the way he's going. But nah, I'll favour Madrid to do the business. Potentially farm the comp as well. But anyways, it got me talking on the format and stuff. But if they're going to keep winning every other year and eventually farm the comp going back to back, then what really is the point anyway of the qualification format process, when inevitably you kind of know what's going to happen? You face them at some stage and you're out, so we shall see. But I still think they should fix up on the reward system. Like I said, go check that video out. I'm going to see if I've shared it on here as well, straight after. But I came here to discuss Liverpool. My team my main team that I'm a fan of. Obviously supporter of a few different ones, but no one comes above the red men. Well, should I say orange men? Because not only is that my favourite colour, but that kit we had for Maribor, absolute fantastic one. To me, that was the fantasy of them all. I still got it actually as well, just the name's wearing off. I can say what I want anyway, fuck it. Orange men. I like the green as well, away kit, but yeah, to me it's okay. I've kind of come to terms with the reality now. We fucked our season up. What can I do about it? Not too much. So, like I said, you probably won't be seeing too many of these. I don't even know if this is a match reaction. It's more like an overview of the past, you could say 3 games. Because we played Villa. I mean, like I said, we had that Mickey Mouse game. That came after the Brentford game, right? At the restaurant. Not that I care. We're out of the comp anyway. Just as well. Because our fans act like all stupid and stuff. If we actually end up winning it. I don't personally rate that comp, but good on you if you do. That's on you, bro. Don't involve me. FA Cup, like I said, nope. Not confident. Can't be losing in a restaurant then expecting to win shit. I mean, we've gone and beaten our dads, which I thought we'd get slapped, bro. I said 4-1 for that game. But, again, very happy. Very, very happy that it didn't actually happen. Now, before the Tuesday game, I thought, yeah, City are going to do a bit of a number on us. Like, not smash us, but probably like a 2-1 or something. Now I'm a bit more kind of level. I don't think we'll actually go and win like we did last season when we won the title at the Etihad. It wouldn't surprise me if we do. I actually won't be surprised. I'm just not expecting to win. I think we'll go and get a point. Just to stabilize things a little. Where are we in the table now? 3rd, innit? Yeah, we'll probably end up as it is. So, see what happens. That's all I can say. But the reason I came here was just give like a breakdown and a quarter term review, should I say. So I hope to be back on this just to chat, generally. But I don't think I'll be doing like individual single match reactions as such, because what's there to cover? Not too much, right? I'd rather save my energy on things that actually do matter. To be fair, on the cricket inside, which for cricket fans on this page, even though it's a football page, I just actually done one for my country winning the Asia Cup. You can go and check it out if you haven't already. We're not playing anyway till flipping like next month now against the Proteas, which I may not even be here on. I normally tend to cover the bigger games. NZ one in Jan, the new year, maybe. But the World Cup, definitely. I want to be back for that. I also covered the Vitality Plus final. That the team here in England that I support, well, you could say fan of as well, given they don't do the CLT20 anymore, which is like a Champions League format. Just quickly on the name, on the footballing side. Sal, you had a valid point, right, about calling it the Champions League, but I still don't buy it, but I can see what you're saying on the point, so maybe we can neutralize that. I mean, it was the same with when that cricket tournament was on, like a decade ago, but they still take top 3 from like the IPL and stuff, and I think a few other countries would send their top 2, right? To me, in the footballing side, in Europe, if you finish 4th in your league, yeah, and you're playing in that competition, you're not really a champion. So to call it the Champions League is a bit bizarre. However, the point Sal made was like, oh, but if you win that competition at the end, you are a champion of that league or phase, whatever, group stage, however you want to call it, knockout. I'm like, okay, but I won't be that pedantic and say, look, put the apostrophe. It's like almost same, especially when you're speaking like verbally. It's like champions, okay, whatever. So fine, maybe I could just add one there. I still refer to it as the Euro Cup anyway, but I can kind of let it slide now if anyone else says, which is the official name anyway by UEFA, the Champions League. So yeah, I just came up actually with the cricket reference as well. Kind of add the dots together, 2 and 2, right? So I'm glad I got that out of the way. Yeah, really good. But yeah, the reason for this video in particular was to actually just come and give like a little breakdown on how pool season is going, my expectations for the season, which more or less from here, 0, should I say. And then let's see, we go again next season. Maybe fill in a few spots that need revamping, bit more galvanization. In January, I don't know if we'll sign Guehi for our centre-back position. we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe a couple of more adjustments in midfield in the summer. Like a Barella from Inter would be very good. Or a player similar to his profile would fit in really well. Yeah, and then we see next season what happens in it. But I think that's a bit too far-fetched from now to actually even go there. But yeah, let me know any thoughts that I may not have touched on. Anything, any questions or whatever on just overall. And I will get this shared as well via Kylo's channel that I help manage, by the way. But actually, I'm the manager, so it's called Football Overseas. You can go and check it out. It will be on there as well when it gets shared. So yeah, just my thoughts in general, overall, mostly on the pool. Regardless, support my team, bruv. Win, draw, or lose. There are some players that I want to also call out a bit, but I think I've done that enough, so I'm not going to make that video about this. But up the pool, innit? That badge, bruv, we all stay loyal to the badge, no matter what. Even though there may be some mercenaries that we have in the team, is what it is. But fans, you should do better. Also, I said this in my last cricketing video. I've been hearing some instances where some Scousers have actually been very racist to a few people, especially when they're calling up the Trent situation, asking why they were booing him, and all sorts of names were called, which I'm not going to mention on this video, simply because I just can't be asked to get into it. But I think I've shared the audio notes on a few other ones. It may come up at some point when relevant, but you can do way better. Like, come on, you guys complain about the rest of England treating you differently, but then you do shit like this and call someone of South Asian descent, like what, the P word, and all other stuff that you're saying. Apparently they started on like a mixed race guy as well, saying he's not Scouse and whatnot. Look, right, like I said, racism, we're not born with it. No one is born a racist. It is taught, unfortunately. These toxic behaviors are becoming a big part of society. So if you can't sort it out, then you can F off as well. Like, honestly, just fuck off, because that's not welcome. I'm sure in most places, like, you man wouldn't like if it was done to you, or woman, whatever. So many terms now, innit? Which, again, I won't get into. But no, you keep those bigoted views to yourself if you can't sort it out. Or you get with the times and just accept people for who they are, no matter what background. Like I said, when it happens to you, you're not very happy about it. And I stuck up for the Scousers, of course. I mean, it is the football team that I follow. But nah, man, there's no room for any of that. I called my own country out as well in my previous video, India, for the way that black people get treated there. It's unacceptable. So you sort it out, get educated maybe, or just F off in it and just keep your disgusting whatever nature, habits, your way of thinking, just leave it out. Keep it to yourselves, innit? I just thought it's important. I just want to get this out there as well, because it's not something I want to be discussing over and over and over again. I mean, there's so many instances, but I just thought, because it's related to the football club that I support, I thought I'd bring it here as well. Yeah, bruv, hashtag say no to racism always. And if you are one, if you've learnt it, whatever thoughts you may have, the views, your belief systems, you either fuck it off your head, get educated, or fuck off with it. Like I said, it's not welcome. So please, that's one thing. I mean, I can't tell you, man, what to do, you lot, whoever. But my message is very clear. And about the atmosphere, actually, no, I'm just not even going to go there at all. If I am back at some point, and this continues, because some people are now realizing, atmosphere-wise, it's not what it used to be. I've said that at the beginning of this video as well. We'll see how it pans along. Maybe it'll come back, I don't know. We did get it for a few games last season. Unlikely though. I highly doubt it because it's been half a decade now, apart from the odd game here and there. Anyway, I think I've gone on a bit too long now. Your boy, Arnie J, Football for Life show. Till next time, I actually don't know when, so let's see. But we'll be back at some point. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then, given Halloween's just passed. And for that rare instance, if I'm not back before Christmas, which is still far, we're only in November, Merry Christmas, I guess, and Happy New Year? Or is it too early? No, I hope to be at least in between. We'll see what happens. But ciao, and up the Reds. Let's hope for some better performances after the break, just to see where we go. Till next time.